This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. So before going to start the session, any questions, any clarifications required? Anyone, please? Okay, I hope it is nothing. No questions. Fine. So you need to remember, if you want to learn finance, 4 transactions should be learned. Vendor invoice as 4 types available. I have explained invoice journal, and I have explained purchase order to invoice. These two we have learned, 2 different formats we have learned, and we learned vendor payment. And for customer invoices, there are 2 types. In that we have learned free text invoice and sales order invoice. I have not explained. I'm going to show you today little bit more details. Sales order to invoice and customer payment. So these 4 transactions is majorly finance will roaming around these 4 transactions: vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. There are many options, many scenarios you are going to learn at least another 15 days also. There are so many things I need to explain you a lot about this one only related to this area. Okay, so the postings also have explained. So most probably today or tomorrow you are going to get video recording sessions. Whoever is paid fee, those people will get today or tomorrow. Most probably institute is going to arrange video recording sessions. And one more thing, from Monday onwards it will be published, the GoToMeeting link in the group only. When whatever who has paid fee already have created and it was added. So institute and me together, it will be adding in that like members. So in that only it will be published. So every time periodically it will be changed. Maybe it will be 1 week or 10 days or 15 days. I don't know. Institute will arrange that GoToMeeting links. So that link you need to join. Okay, from Monday onwards. If you have paid fee to me or institute, then please look at whether you have added into the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, you will not get that information notification in the WhatsApp group. If you are not added into the group, you can ping me or you can ping to the institute based on your to whom you have paid fee. Fine. So these 4 transactions should be learned by finance consultant. It is not a complex. You need to learn thoroughly and strongly on these 4 transactions. Fine. So we have learned this invoice journal and purchase order invoice. Today we will try to understand like sales order to invoice. Sales order to invoice. Whoever is joining for trade and logistics, they are very familiar with sales order process. But whoever is joining for only finance, let me show you. And on top of that, you are going to learn some more details. So sales order creation, sales order creation, sales order confirmation is optional. So I'm skipping this one. It is not mandatory. Packing slip and then invoice. Sales order creation means customer has given an order to me. These customers, these are many customers. These customer organizations are giving an order or intimating to my company client. Wherever I'm running my business, my company is receiving orders from the customer organizations. Is a sales order. Now, packing slip means we are dispatching material. This company is dispatching the material to customer. That is packing slip. That is packing slip. So this packing slip is also called DC. delivery challan, or DO, delivery order, or delivery note, or issue. All are synonyms. Business people, they will use any words you need to understand. DC, delivery challan, delivery order, DO, or delivery note or issue. Anything they will use the words. You need to understand packing slip. If you do, what happens means on hand inventory will be decreased. On hand inventory will be decreased. And one more thing, temporary financial postings will be updated. What is this temporary postings? I will discuss with you later. What is this temporary postings? Why we need to map? What is the purpose of this mapping temporary accounts? I will discuss with you later. But the financial postings, the final amount, financial postings will be updated at the time of invoice generation. So this company, this wherever you are running your business, this company will generate invoice. This will generate invoice and it will send to the customer. Whereas purchase order, vendor will generate the invoice. Vendor will generate the invoice and it will be sent to you and you are going to receive invoice copy from the vendor. But for this one, you are issuing invoice to the customer. You will generate the invoice and you will submit to the customer. So your role is this one. I mean to say finance consultant responsibility is customer invoice. Customer invoice is a part of finance. So if you do customer invoice, what happens? Okay, customer account data to revenue account credit. Customer account data to revenue account credit. Customer account data to revenue account credit. This is, we know, like where at the time of free text invoice, it was posted this one only. We have discussed already. I have discussed at the time of free text invoice. Now on top of this one more transaction will be posted. Inventory issue account data to, sorry, cost of goods account data to COGS, cost of goods account data to inventory issue. Inventory issue account credit. 4 transactions will be posted. Customer account data to revenue account credit. This we have learned during free text invoice. You have learned. Now cost of goods account data to inventory issue credit. What is this actually? Confusion, debits and credits. Okay, now let me show you, give you example. Suppose you are selling keyboards. You are selling keyboard. It is 400 rupees. So from the customer, I'm going to receive 400 rupees. From the customer, I'm going to receive 400 rupees. So my revenue also 400. My revenue also 400. But what is the cost? For me, the cost price is 250. Then my inventory is going to decrease 250 rupees. It is inventory issue means it is decreasing. So my inventory value is decreasing only 250 but not 400. So from the customer, I'm going to receive money 400 rupees. So my revenue is 400. Here revenue means sales amount. This is sales amount, and this is cost amount. The difference between sales amount, cost amount is profit to my organization. This is gross profit. This is gross profit. So the difference between sales revenue is 400 and cost of goods is COGS, cost of goods or cost price or cost amount is 250. That is difference between. Here it is 400 credit and this is debit. So the net difference is 150 credit. So profit will be shown in P&L side, it is credit. So you need to remember, like, one is balance sheet, another one is profit and loss account. Always think like balance sheet side, I want always positive amount. In P&L side, it is negative amount. Then only it is in a, like, your company is in a good shape. So if you are getting negative amount means your company is in a profit. So the profit is, look at this one, 400 credit, 250 debit. So the net difference is profit is 250 is negative amount. Profit will be shown in positive and the loss will be shown in negative. So what is this golden rules? Can anyone help me? Real accounts. What is this? Real accounts?
Nominal account.
Yeah. Okay, nominal account.
All the incomes and
Debit the expenses, losses, credit the
incomes and gains.
incomes and gains. Whereas real account, debit what comes in,
What comes in and credit what goes out.
Credit what
Credit.
goes out.
Yeah. So this you need to apply. This is you need to apply for balance sheet. Always. This is for balance sheet. This is for profit and loss account. If you apply, then it will be easy to understand. There will not be any confusion. So here credit means gains. Here negative should be available. So these two are, this is one series. This is one series. This is 4 series. This is 5 series. This is 1 series. So for one series, credit means it is decreasing, and here debit means you are going to receive money. It is income, your future income. It is coming to your comes in. What comes in? Credit means what goes out. This rule you have to apply. Whereas here revenue, it is incomes or gains is in credit and expenses is in debit. So if you simply apply, of course there is no rule like it is balance sheet for this is for P&L, but for your understanding purpose I'm telling you, if you apply this nominal accounts rules to P&L account, and this is for real accounts, then it will be easy for you. Any confusion here? Debits and credits. So here P&L side more negative should be there. P&L side always more negative should be there. So credit is negative. Profit will be shown negative. Profit is negative amount. So here it is minus 400 and this is positive 250. So we cannot enter credit and negative. This is wrong. Either credit or negative only. So as per the commas, it is don't show credit and negative both. Then it will be negative plus negative becomes positive. Either credit or negative. Anything is fine. So revenue is showing negative opposite. It is quite opposite to this. This is you are going to receive money, revenue. It is this side. Simple logic. Even some people like BCom graduates, even MBA graduates also, I saw there is a confusion to their mindset because the faculty, whatever he learned from the faculty, at that time faculty has not given clear picture. It will be confusion to your mind. It will be forever. But now you should be clear. So P&L side, it is revenue should be represented in negative. Means P&L side more negative should be there. Your company is in profit means negative balance is more in P&L side. Negative balance is more in P&L side. Then only your company is in a good shape. Okay, fine. So simply you need to remember these postings. Customer account data to revenue account credit. Cost of goods account data to inventory issue credit. If you remember, that is enough. So of course this field name cost of the inventory issue means in the system earlier in 2012 it is cost inventory issue only, simple issue, but in D365 Microsoft has renamed this field name is cost of units invoiced. This field name is cost of units invoiced. It was renamed. Earlier it is inventory issue, simply issue, but here in the system you will find the field name is called cost of units invoiced. Cost of units invoiced. Let me show you quickly this transaction in the system. Then if you have any doubts, we'll discuss. So let me close this one and let me open because it is idle from last 20 minutes, more than 20 minutes. Then it will be slow down like anything. It is better to close and open freshly. Then a little bit faster. So you can go to here, sales and marketing, sales orders, all sales orders, or it is from logistics, accounts receivable, orders, sales orders, both are same. Both are same. It is mirror images. One is from sales and marketing, one is from accounts receivable. So click on new button, select the customer. So while doing sales order, it will show you the first customer is DE001. Don't select DE001, that is intercompany setup. So you don't know that one intercompany, what is that functionality. So you will understand, you will get error messages if you do DE001. That is a topic from T&L, intercompany stock transfer. So select the second customer US001. Don't select first customer DE001. Don't select in your demo data, you will find first one is DA001. Don't select this one, select US001. Select and warehouse, site and warehouse you have selected. Click OK. Select the item, suppose 1000. So it is getting saved. So for sales order, you need to click on save button. So that is one cosmetic bug kind of thing. In AX 2009 also it is there. In 2012 also it is the same bug. In D365 also it is a same bug. It is there. It is a cosmetic bug, a small bug. But if it is a purchase order, autosave will work only for sales order, and for sales quotation also you need to click on save, then only it will be saved, otherwise it will not. So there is a small thing. Okay, let me take a duplicate. Now I'm just verifying one small setup. So accounts receivable module, setup, accounts receivable parameters, okay. Here updates tab and post packing slip in ledger checkbox is disabled. I'm keeping with disabled. So that is, as I told you, a temporary postings. We'll discuss this one later. It is a temporary postings. Okay, fine. So it was disabled. Fine. I'm proceeding with this one. Once the sales order is created, next pick and pack tab, generate area page, post packing slip. Not this one. Don't touch this one. Click on post packing slip. Click on post packing slip. Post packing slip. So select all from this drop down. If it is anything is there, try to select all. Suppose if you select deliver now, look at this one here. There is escalation mark is coming. The symbol is coming, and if you scroll down, it will be blank. So please select all. Select all. Then this escalation mark was gone and line details are available. If you look at this one, line details are showing here. Okay, select all and click OK. So always, because this is a sales process, you are going to initiate the document So you need to send dispatch document number to the customer. So you need to take a printout and you need to submit to the customer. That is the reason print is mandatory in real-time scenario. Of course, we are practicing now. That is the reason it is not required. Otherwise, you need to enable this checkbox, print checkbox. So here it is telling like the document without printing. It is posting without printing. Is it okay? Yes, I'm proceeding. In real-time scenario, it should be printed. And one copy with you, you need to file one copy with you in your folders, and one copy to the customer, one copy to the driver. 3 copies will be there in general. So packing slip is updated. If you go to this pick and pack tab, journals, packing slip, it is there. If you verify the voucher, actually if you are enabling the checkbox, if you enable this checkbox, then it will show you one voucher. It will show you one voucher. Because I have not enabled this checkbox, that is the reason there is no voucher at all. Okay, what is that voucher and how it will be posted and what is the process, those things you will understand later. Now if you want to take a printout, suppose if you want to take a printout, you can come here and you can take once again the print copy, original print preview or copy preview. Because if customer is not received, customer may ask one more original copy or one more copy. So if you want to give original copy, you can take like this from this one. If you want duplicate, you can take like this. Okay, you can take a printout. So because you are generating the dispatch document to the customer. Fine. After that, we can go to invoice tab, generate area page, invoice button. So here also, please select all or packing slip. Anything is fine. Better to practice with all. Okay, these are all options. It will be covered in the logistics in T&L. You will understand all those things. Fine. I'm clicking OK. So click OK. Okay, now if you go to invoice journals, invoice button, click on voucher, it will show you the debits and credits. So if you look at this one, customer account data to revenue account credit, and then cost of goods sold, COG, cost of goods sold account data to cost of units invoiced. As I told you, inventory account is renamed as cost of units invoiced in day 365. In 2012, you will find inventory issue. Of course, now it was renamed as cost of units invoiced. Understood? So in this, here it is debit, positive, negative. Otherwise, front whatever it is showing debit, back whatever the amount is showing it is credit. It is debit and this is credit.
So here, how we are
Yeah.
going to check that is there any document number or any reference that for which debit which credit like that?
Yeah, so actually if you go inside, so if you go in, like if you go here, inventory management, collapse all, setup, posting or inventory item groups. So item group wise you are going to map. So for item group, here customer account data to revenue account credit, cost of goods account data to inventory issue is cost of units invoice. You are mapping. This is the mappings. So
No,
the ledger,
what I mean
yeah.
here, suppose
Mm.
imagine that the voucher transaction will be 100 transactions are there.
Mm.
In that case, what is the debit, what is the credit, how to check that if you want to review the ledger voucher transaction or something. So how to be identify that for this transaction this is the debit or for this transaction this is the credit like that when we have the huge transactions here.
So your question is, there are two things. One is, are you referring to one series, two series, three series, or different from this one? First,
No,
you need to
I'm
yeah.
talking about the amounts.
Okay. So this is configured, am I right? One series, two series, three series, four series, it is configured.
Okay.
So if it is configured, the second step is you need to map here. This one series it is already created, like one series, two series, three series, four series, five series, six series, seven series, eight series. It was configured, am I right? This you are clear. Okay. After that you are coming here. It is inventory account means one series. It is cost of invoice means one series. Revenue means four series. You need to map. And for cost of goods means five series. You need to map it. You means the client, wherever you are implementing, accountants, they will map it. You are going to guide them in such a way that they are going to map it. So if you want to suggest to them, you need to be very much clear. Am I right? But this account decision will be taken care by accountants. But you are going to explain this information to your customer, your client.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay.
Okay, so you are working for this company, software company. This is your role actually. And you are going to guide this information to your client. So for this company, this is a customer, to be frankly. But here also customer is there. There will be confusion. That is the reason I used the word client. So this software companies, you are working in this company and you are going to guide them. You are going to guide to the business people in this company. So this in real time scenario, this ledger accounts will be taken care, decision will be taken care by business people, whoever is doing accounts department, some important people, some team of members, they will map it, or one person or two persons maybe. But you should know about this one in advance. What is this revenue means for series? But suppose here this we have learned already, equities for sales revenue, 5 cost of goods, 6 expenses, 7 other income, 8 appropriation. Suppose if customer is not following this naming convention, they are following like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5, and this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. Suppose you need to obey. Here there is no like a rule to follow the same number whatever I said. They may follow this one also. In this case, here it will be 1 series revenues, but better practice and best practices, I'm using this one. I mean to say this is 1 series, this is 2 series. For your understanding, I have given example like car driving. Car driving is different from one country to another country. Am I right?
Yeah.
I have given answer to your question, or it is your question is different from my answer.
No, this I mean my point was when we go to the general voucher, okay. So
This
there
one.
we have multiple transactions. So here we have multiple transactions. And do we find any, suppose 1900 in, if you see 1900 in first row, okay,
Yes.
we have one. And similarly, if you see the below, if you have, imagine that we have 100 transactions with multiple amounts, like 1900, how can we see that 1900, the first line is related to the third one or fourth one or fifth one or sixth one, like that?
So that is the reason you are talking about there are suppose 10 lines here. How can I understand? Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to, that is the reason I'm going to teach you one by one. So I have disabled this one. If you enable, 2 more lines will come.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to explain you slowly, enhancing your knowledge by adding some more. Suppose there is a taxes, what it will happen? If it is charges, what has happened? I'm going to explain you.
Okay, thank you.
So you will
Thank
not find very good information somewhere else. That is the reason you are joining sessions. Okay, that is the primary session you are going to learn.
Okay, thanks.
So still, if you have doubts after 15 days, 20 days, you can ask me once again. I will give you clarifications. Okay, with sample example of if you, because at this point you learned only 4, but another 2 lines I will add, another 1 more line I will add, another 1 more line I will add. So those things I will include slowly one by one. But if you are not clear about these 4 transactions, you cannot learn remaining. Am I right?
Okay, thank you.
Fine. So these are the 4 transactions. Of course, as I told you, this numbering you are mapping here. And if you click on posting, if you click on posting, you are mapping this number sequence. Cost of goods invoiced, cost of goods sold, and revenue account. It is mapping by you. So that is the reason this, yes, whatever you are mapping that will come, but you need to focus on this one, posting type. This is executing from the system through code. The developer has written code for this posting type. So while learning, try to learn the posting type. This number you can understand easily. It's not a complex. Customer account data to revenue account credit. Here revenue, that is sales order revenue account. Next, cost of goods. Cost of goods means cost amount. Cost of goods amount means it is cost amount, cost of goods sold invoice. and cost of units invoiced means inventory account. That's what we have learned. Customer account data to revenue
One
account.
doubt.
Yes, please.
Yeah, customer is an asset for us,
Yeah.
and
Customer is a,
inventory also asset for us. You wrote one series for us.
inventory is asset at the time of purchase invoice. At that time you are receiving material, and at the time of sales you are dispatching material. First, what you will do, you will purchase the material and then you will sell the material. Agree with me?
Yes.
So whenever the stock is increasing plus, stock will be increased, the amount also increased. Whenever you are dispatching material, inventory value will be decreased. Okay, any more questions, any more confusions? Okay, and as I told you, from Monday onwards, you will get in the GoToMeeting, so GoToMeeting links will be received in the group, WhatsApp group. Whoever is paid fee, make sure like you got added into that group. If you missed, inform to me or inform to institute so that you will get added into that group. Okay, fine. So any confusion this one? Still? Let me show you quickly one more simple transaction. This is sales order invoice. Click on new button. Click on new button. Select the customer. Select the customer. Select site and warehouse. Click OK. Of course, creation of a sales order is not a part of finance. Creation of a sales order is a part of trade and logistics. Okay, I'm selecting 1000. The price is, sales price is 1900. Okay, if you go to pick and pack tab, these buttons are disabled. The reason behind I have not clicked on save button. This is a small bug, to be frankly. Okay, generate area page, post packing slip. So click OK.
Hi, Satya.
Yes, please.
See, actually, you are suggesting to choose the category of all in quantity while
Yes.
creating a sales order. Actually,
Yes.
what will be the situation in case of a real-time scenario?
In real-time scenario, T&L consultant will take care about all these things.
Okay. So whether they will choose the all category or packing slip
So
for
there
just
are
for
many options. It is a like subject delivered now. What is picked? What is packing slip? What is this picked content? Not stocked items. This will be learned a lot in T&L consultant, logistics consultant. He will learn a lot. It is a big topic. Okay, fine. That is the reason I will suggest to many people to learn both finance and T&L because the overlap is high. It is better to learn both finance and T&L. Then it will be easy for you to understand better when compared with only single module. Okay, if you remember, see, that is the reason it is center part. If you go here, so T&L is a center part. So forget about these things. Major modules in the market is this one: finance, T&L, manufacturing, WMS, advanced warehouse management, and retail. For this all 5 modules, the center part is T&L. This will be lead to this one or this one, this one, this one. Even project management and accounting also a major part, 50 to 60% is logistics, to be frankly, in this. Okay, these two are of course different. HR and payroll is different and administration is different. But this actually for look and feel good, I have drawn this one, but it should not be here. It should be drawn here. Means PMA means this entire thing. Means in PMA it will include logistics, it will include manufacturing, it will include advanced warehouse management, it will include finance. All together is project management and accounting. In project management accounting, it will include logistics, manufacturing, advanced warehouse management, and then finance, and extra some more related to PMA. So PMA is not a simple module. Of course, in PMA, the functions related to this area is less utilized. Majorly this one and this one together is a PMA. Okay, so my suggestion is, if you have time and money, first one is time, second one is money, try to learn both finance and T&L together. All those things it will not be covered in both modules. Okay, fine. So we are selecting all, and usually best practice is print packing slip checkbox should be selected. This should be selected in the real-time scenario. If I select and if I click OK, even though it will warn me, look at this one. You are posting the packing slip and printing to screen only. Do you want to continue? You don't have printer. It is still telling the warning message like you are printing to the screen. Yes, I'm proceeding. So sales process, printing will give you alerts always, because you need to generate print document and you need to submit to your customer. That is mandatory in the real-time scenario. But we are skipping because we are practicing now. So it will take 1 minute time, because first time we are taking a printout. Any printout if you are generating, it will be the printing is in SSRS document. That is the reason it will take some time. So SSRS and X++ code connections will be established while first time printing. Second time, if I generate print invoice, it will be quicker when compared with the first one. So look at this one now. It is taking a minute or 1.5 minutes. In real-time scenario, the servers will be high RAM, so it may be 2 seconds or maybe 3 seconds or maybe 1 second if it is a big server. Second time it may be a nanoseconds or milliseconds. Give me a second, minute, please. I'm sorry, I'm back. Fine. So printing is still processing. As I told you, first time it will take some time. It was generated. Okay, you need to submit this document to your customer, like the delivery or dispatch document. Dispatch document to your customer. Okay, next, invoice. So click on generate invoice button. So click all, and if you are generating now second time, even though it is a different document, you are generating second time. Already you have generated first time. Now it will generate very quickly. So it will be asking once again, you are printing to screen, you are not taking a printout. Okay, no issues. I'm clicking OK. Now look at this one. This will be generated very quickly because first time it was already generated. Now it will not take 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes time. It will take few seconds. Definitely lesser than the first time. But in real-time servers in your client places, you will not observe these seconds because it will be milliseconds and nanoseconds. So it is less than a second. So that you cannot observe. Whereas in your demo system, you are able to understand because our RAMs are very small. Just give me a second, please. I'm sorry, back. So it will be faster. Definitely first time when second time it will be different. Okay, now once it is posted, this printout, this is customization, means as per the client requirement, you need to do a like customization that I will discuss with you later. Invoice customizations. Okay, now if you go to journals, invoice, journals, invoice, if you click on voucher, it will show you 4 lines. Customer account data to revenue account credit, and cost of goods account data to cost of units invoiced or inventory account credit. Okay, any doubts here? Any questions, please? Any doubts or any questions, please? Okay, if nothing, then I'm stopping here for today. We'll connect once again Monday morning, 7 a.m. IST. So you will get a new link. It was expired by tomorrow. This link is going to be expired by tomorrow. Okay, so it is mandatory. We need to arrange for new link. So Monday onwards, a new link will be arranged to you. Okay, fine. If anyone want to speak, you can unmute. Otherwise, we can wind up the session.